In Congo Boy, in Bangui, the capital city of Central African Republic, we meet 17-year-old Robert, who dreams of a career in music, but the civil war is tearing the country apart. When both his parents are thrown into prison, he is left to look after his 4 younger siblings on his own, juggling daily life, odd jobs, school exams, and concert stages, determined to follow his dream. Congo Boy is directed by Rafiki Fariala, and this film is his second feature after We Students, and Congo Boy debuted at the 2026 Cannes Film Festival. Congo Boy is a very impressive second feature from director Rafiki Fariala, and has a very charismatic central performance. Who's playing Robert is Bradley Fioma Dembeasset. Robert and his younger siblings, I think he has maybe two younger sisters and 2 younger brothers, and they're kind of like, because both Robert's parents are in jail, and Robert and his family, they are originally from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and nobody in the Bangui know that they're from the Congo. They have to kind of hide their identity throughout the film, and Robert, he gets in many dangerous situations throughout the film, and they ask to see his papers, and he has to get out of this situation so that they don't reveal his identity. And Robert and his younger siblings, because his parents are in prison. The reason why they're in prison because they tried to go back to, I think they tried to go to another country, and then when they went to the border, the parents got arrested, so they're both in prison. And Robert is like, he has a lot going on in his life. He's trying to find people who can help Robert get his parents out of prison, and also he wants to pursue his music career, and he has to go to school, and he's going to do the exams and pass, get good grades in the exam, and also look after his younger siblings, and also work as well, try and get money and doing odd jobs. So poor Robert, 17-year-old Robert, he has a lot going on in his life. And Robert and his younger siblings, in the beginning of the film, they're living on this kind of like very small like military base. It's basically just like multiple series of houses, and the army in Bangui are using, sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not there. So, and when the army is there, then Robert and his siblings have to look after them, cook for them, and make coffee for them, and clean and stuff like that. And when they're not there, they get to stay there by themselves and play and just hang out. But when this film shines, it's when Bangui, with his friend, he goes to this club where it's kind of like an open mic club where you put your name on a list, and then if you're lucky, you can go on stage and sing to the crowd. And Robert gets the opportunity, like he goes to the club with his friend, and he's on the list, but the manager says, no, you don't have time. But then luckily for him, when they're at the club, the electricity goes off, and then Robert, he's very smart, he grabs the microphone, goes on stage, and then once because there's some like gunshots in the back of the club, and everybody gets startled, and then the manager's like, it's okay, it's just a false alarm. And then Robert, he's very smart, he goes on stage, and once the lights go back, once the electricity is back on, he goes on stage and starts singing, and then people are like, who's this kid? And then after a few seconds, they're like, oh, this is good. And then he makes some impressions of a local music producer. And these music scenes, there's about 2 or 3 scenes in this film of Robert singing on stage, and he's a really good singer. The music is good. I was like, I'm bumping along in the cinema when he's singing. So a film like this, the music has to be good, the songs have to be good, and the performance has to be good. Otherwise, the film doesn't work. And the performance by Bradley Fioma Dembeasset as Congo Boy, as Robert in this film, he can sing, and the songs are good. So, and also Robert has to struggle with his because he goes to visit his father and mother. They're in different prisons, so he has to separately go visit his father and mother, and he visits his father, and his father like keeps asking him, well, how's your family, how's your mother, how's your school, how's your exams going. His father really wants him to like get good grades in school and be like a doctor or something, and he knows his son Robert really wants to pursue his career in music, even though he knows his son is probably quite talented. And then by the end of the film, once his father is out of prison, he can see that his son Robert is doing very well in the music. So the film does end on a very emotional and fulfilling ending. And Robert, he does have a nice relationship with his younger siblings in this film. He looks after them as the film goes on, and they really have a nice chemistry as the film goes on. There's like a younger sister, maybe 2 or 3 years younger than him, and then there's a couple of younger, like I think the youngest is like 3 or 4 years old. So there's a quite wide range of ages, and the relationship between him and his younger siblings feels very natural in this film. I give Congo Boy 3.5 stars out of 5. I definitely recommend checking out this second feature from director Rafiki Fariala. It has a really nice depiction of the current life in Bangui in Central African Republic, and how much trouble it is for something like a refugee like Robert and his family to live there now. And the performance from actor Bradley Fioma Dembeasset is very good in this film. He plays 17-year-old Robert, and the highlight in this film is when he gets to sing and when he's on stage, and just he's very charismatic, and you can really see why the people in this film are drawn to his performance. So I definitely recommend checking out this film, Congo Boy. It's a very entertaining, very endearing, and very heartfelt drama from Bangui. Thanks for watching. What do you think of Congo Boy? Please comment below what you thought of the film. See you next time. Bye.